Hello and welcome to the Expo TV studio at the wedding show at the RDS 2025, sponsored by Aurelia. With me here, I have Dr. Salman. Hi, Dr. Salman.
Hello, Lena. How are you?
Very well indeed. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do?
Well, I run Aurelia. Aurelia is the largest provider of aesthetic and bariatric surgery in Ireland. We have 3 operating theaters, oodles of beds, and we've been around the longest. We've been around for over 20 years. We provide a full service from head to toe, and we have the largest team of surgeons are working for us. And we advise you properly. We'll tell you to go home when you don't need it.
Love it. And where are you located in RDS today?
Oh, we have a big booth downstairs. We're the sponsors of the show because we have a lot of clients who are brides, and we thought it's a good idea to do that. So we have quite a big stand downstairs with about 6 of our people. So if you need anything, please just knock on the door.
And do you know what the stand number is by any chance?
I actually don't. I don't deal with the little logistics. I just do the big picture.
Yeah, I'm sure people will be able to find it, especially it being a big stand. If I was a bride to come in, planning my wedding, and I was a bit, conscious of my looks, I mean, can you talk me through how does that work? If I come into your either stand or to your clinic?
Sure. Well, the stand's really, this is very personal, so it's quite private. So the best thing to do is to come to the clinic, and then when we have a consultation, we will know what you're actually looking for. But generally speaking, bridal proposals is we start with face, because most people just want to look their best. We can't make everybody look super fantastic, but we certainly gonna make them the best possible way they can, and we can also advise them not only from an aesthetic surgery, but also the dimensions of what type of hair should they have for the dimensions of their face, because it's all about proportions. But generally speaking, a lot of people come in about their eyelids, their Botox, their fillers, their lips. And one little advice: don't come to me a week before the wedding. Give yourself time, because we can tweak things. And like things do happen, even with simple injectables that takes a couple of minutes. A bruising is a big one. And if you have a bruise, you don't want to be worrying about it on your wedding day. So give yourself 6-7 months, try it first, make sure this is what you want, and then we do it maybe 3-4 weeks before your wedding, so you look perfect.
Great. And do you want to talk me through all of your offerings? What kind of stuff do you do exactly?
Yes, absolutely. Well, facial surgery is one of the things we do, but we do literally head to toe. So we do everything relating to aesthetic plastic surgery, and also weight loss surgery from people who have lost weight. We also going to look after their bodies afterward to make them achieve the final goals of what the journey they started with weight loss. But from a surgical perspective regarding, for example, brides, you have now a lot of people who are planning a sort of wedding in some beach somewhere in Spain or somewhere, and they want to look their best. And some of them actually had 2 or 3 kids. So this is what we do. We can give you a bikini tummy. We can look at your figure from that perspective. So we can correct what the sort of having kids have done to your body. Also, it gives a lot of confidence, because a lot of people, even though they have tiny little blemishes, but they're really upset about it, and they sort of, takes a lot of their confidence, so we can iron that out, so we can give you very little to worry about from a look perspective for your wedding.
That's great. And do you want to tell us a little bit more about your clinics and where they are located and anything else?
Our hospital is in Dublin, in Park West, but we have clinics in Dublin, Limerick and Kilkenny, and we're looking at Belfast and Cork at the moment. We are accredited facility, so we have the highest risk accreditation, and we are a standalone unit. We don't need to send people anywhere. But from that perspective, is what we provide is a full range of surgical procedures. The commonest is, of course, breast augmentation, because internationally this is what most ladies demand. But now, and catching fairly fast, is liposuction. Liposuction, because we're spending a lot of time on holidays, on beaches and stuff like that, and the influence of social media. So liposuction is catching up fairly quickly. But we do more tummy tucks than anybody else. We do more facelifts than anybody else. We do a lot of breast reductions, which actually is not a cosmetic surgery. It's a lifestyle thing. And we do things properly. But sometimes people come to us asking for a procedure, and we say, please don't. You look perfect. Go home. And that happens to about 10% of our patients. And unfortunately, some of them don't listen, and they come back to you 6-7 months later asking you to fix it. So please, if we tell you no, and you're here to give us money and we're saying don't, please take our word for it and trust our judgment.
I love it. I love the way you are able to say that. That's fantastic. If you were to talk to me about what it's inspired you to be a doctor and to be working in a clinic with the aesthetics and everything like that?
Well, what made me a doctor is my father. My father is just, but I started as a cardiothoracic surgeon, but I don't do that well. I like happy, and I like visual things, and I'm very good with what I do. Hence, we started the clinic years ago, and now we are where we are. We're the biggest and the busiest. And just Google us. You'll know all about us.
Fantastic. Is there anything else that I haven't asked you that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, the one thing about aesthetic surgery, it is surgery. It has risks. So please pick somebody that you're comfortable with, because if a risk happens after that and you're not comfortable at the beginning, it's just going to be a very difficult journey. Also, some surgeries you can do abroad, but a lot of them you can't. So please take your time, shop around, but you need to be confident with your surgeon and not with his PA or his coordinator, with the surgeon, and make sure you do your homework. And if like, we do have complications, but we're here to fix them. So it's important that you pick a clinic that'll be there for you.
Great. And if people wanted to know more about your services, get some more information today or after today, maybe next week, where can they find it? Well,
we're very easy to find. I mean, you Google us, you'll find us. We're very happy to give you information. Even if you decide to go somewhere else, we're happy to provide you with the information. You can look us up on Google. You can look us on the wedding show, or stands big downstairs, or just Google the name and you'll find us. But we're happy to help.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Dr.
Absolute
Salman.
pleasure, Leon. Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Okay, cool. Done.